Yeah, so the moron said, "You should come out with me. I have to wait for the bus. It leaves at 5 a.m., but there's a bar next to the bus station. Just come out with me." And I did. We went to the bar next door to the bus station and stayed up all night drinking. The bar wasn't very nice. The people looked all gray in the bar light, and most of them were just staring. Not at their phones like normal people, but just, waiting. And the moron said, "Yeah, so I guess I'm really going. I have to go see the old man. I'm not sure how long I'll be gone." And it made me feel bad. I didn't really want him to have to go, and I had a feeling that he wouldn't be back, and I didn't know what to say. So we talked about stupid stuff, and he looked at me with that dumb, perpetually surprised look that's so infuriating, until finally he said, "Well, I guess it's time." It was just before 5, and we went out to the bus. And the moron said, "Okay, well, thanks for coming out," and got on the bus and found a seat and put his stuff overhead and took out a book and started to read. And I was just standing there, and he looked up and waved and then looked back at his book. And then the bus pulled away, and I was just standing there. Goodbye, goodbye. That was it. The bus was gone. The moron had left. The sun wasn't even up, and it smelled like diesel fuel. And I tried to remember how to get back home.
When I first sat down on the bus, I saw this guy sitting a few rows up across the aisle from me. And I thought right away, yes, he's the one. He didn't have a book, or a magazine, or a laptop, or even a phone as far as I could see. And he wasn't sleeping. And he wasn't really looking out the window. He was just looking. But not, he didn't have the air of concentrating or thinking about something. He was really just sitting there. Sitting there and traveling. After a while, he opened his backpack, got out a banana and a bag of Fritos and a bottle of water. And he ate the banana, slowly, but not particularly carefully, just peeling it and eating it the way you do. He finished it, put the peel back in his backpack. Good for him. And then he looked at the Frito bag as if he'd just discovered it. He opened the bag gently, not pulling on it too hard, and then he ate a handful of chips. Not greedily, not absent-mindedly. He ate a few more and then wiped his hands lightly on his pants. He sat then for a long time, not smiling, not dreamily, just sat for a while. I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Then he ate another handful of chips. He looked down at the water bottle, wiped his mouth quickly on his wrist, drank some water. Not gulping, not sipping, just a drink of water. Fritos are salty after all. Then he leaned back. Sometimes he seemed to be looking at the driver, as much as he was looking at anything. I sort of wanted to go and sit next to him, but I didn't have anything to say to him, so I just kept watching him, pretending I wasn't. After a while, the bus pulled off the highway, and he put the water bottle and the Frito bag, which he had not finished, into his backpack, and got off at the next stop. I stayed on. And I really think he was the one.